大家好，我係 Heidi。英國出咗名係禮儀之邦，有好多英式嘅禮儀咧，其實同香港人嘅生活習慣咧係好唔同嘅喎。等我是但捉啲英國人嚟教下我點樣做英式淑女先。Let's go! I have heard that there's a lot of British etiquette here in the UK.
Yeah,
do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're very outright British over here. Yeah, we fit the stereotype.
My friend over there is from Germany, so we've been telling British etiquette to her. We just went for afternoon tea, which is like cucumber sandwiches and like scones and things, but we kept saying like if you don't put your pinky out, the Queen's going to come back and get you.
We will meet again.
I have observed 5 different things, and then you will have to tell me whether it's true or not, okay?
Sure.
The first one, when British people get into a lift, you won't press the close door button. Is that true?
Oh yeah, no, that is true. We just wait for it to close, or at least I do anyway.
Usually we'll just wait for it to close naturally. If there's someone running, then you tend to open it for them.
They just wait for the door to close?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I do.
Yeah, just wait for it to close.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know now you said it. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not in a hurry, I guess, so we just wait for some other people to come in. Or it could be construed as lazy, I suppose.
Oh, really?
Just wait for it to close, yeah.
Is that a rude behavior when we press the close door?
I don't think it's like rude behaviour, but I don't normally think, I'm just like, well, it will close. I've got a few seconds, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of closes it straight away, so it's just nice to just give it a minute just in case anyone else has come in and then close it. Is what we normally do, yeah.
I've saw some of the lift here don't have the close door button.
Do they not?
I don't know if I've ever seen a lift that doesn't. It might not, I'm not sure.
I don't think I've ever seen a lift with a closed door button, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Not unless we're abroad.
I'm so British, I don't even notice if it's there or not.
Because you never find the close door
press
button.
it, yeah.
What if you are in a rush? You still have to wait.
I'd still wait. That's just being polite.
In Hong Kong, when we get into a lift, we would press the close door button as soon as possible. Because Hong Kong people are quite busy and we don't want to waste other people's time.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Okay, the next one. British people love to queue.
Love to queue.
Is that true?
Yeah.
We do. We love to queue.
Like, I feel like queues are just kind of like normalised, you know? British people just kind of do it by default. It's just kind of like second nature.
We definitely don't love it, but we will do it.
And if people skip in front of the queue, I will be one to be like, hey, there is a queue, get back there. I'm not afraid to do that. I just think it's like basic respect. Like if someone's there before you, just be nice, just wait.
True.
排隊啦！呢個冚家鏟。再嚟。
And when we go to other countries, the people just kind of go for it. And we're like, wait, where's the queue gone? We don't know what to do.
Always finding the queue.
Yeah, we're just looking for it. We can't find it. You know, we don't know how to pay for something. There's no queue there.
I'm on the intercom.
Where is the intercom?
But will you like stand closer to the person in front of you just to prevent someone to cut in the line?
No, not really. I would just assume no one's going to cut in line. If someone does cut in line, I'd be like, hey, don't do that.
真丟假識着你。
So how about the personal spacing? Is there a standard spacing when you queue?
Standard spacing?
Yeah?
I don't know. I think it's just keeping about one person's distance apart.
I don't know. Yeah, probably about here. A safe distance.
I would consider this okay. This is a bit close. If someone was right here, it would be like, what are you trying to do? Please leave me alone.
Can you show me?
Standing behind you in a queue?
Yeah. Oh, that much?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think if there's enough space that you can queue and still have a bit of spatial, then just like give it that.
If there's no room, then you've got to scooch up a bit, but yeah.
Like we don't need to be sardined together. There's normally enough space.
Because you're in a queue as well, you get a lot of people that are on their phones, so you don't want to be overlooking that so just give people a bit of room.
You don't want to invade people's privacy?
I think so, yeah.
Privacy is important to British?
I think it's important to everybody, I think. I think everybody likes their privacy and then does want to intrude on other people's. I hope.
講起 privacy， 你又知唔知道用公共 WiFi 上網好容易俾人及住你嘅一舉一動，甚至乎偷取個人資料呢？呢個時候你就要有 Surfshark VPN。呢個時候你就要有 Surfshark VPN。Surfshark VPN 可以加密你嘅網絡連線同個人資料，亦都可以阻擋惡意軟件，等你安心上網。 除此之外 Surfshark VPN 喺100個國家裏邊有超過3200個伺服器，等你可以轉換 IP 去任何國家，解鎖有區域限制嘅內容，仲可以用當地嘅優惠價錢訂購酒店同機票添。最勁嘅係1個帳號仲可以喺唔同嘅裝置無限使用，使用我哋優惠碼 whatever 就可以享有17折優惠，訂購2年嘅方案仲可以送多3個月俾你用添啊！仲有30日嘅退款保證，有需要嘅朋友可以喺下面嘅資訊欄撳條 link 入去訂購。完啦。
好難捉我啊！
In Hong Kong, we do it differently. Yeah. We will stand really close to the person in front of us because we don't want someone to cut in the line.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also, Hong Kong is very crowded. We don't want to take up so much space.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is quite related. When we are waiting for a bus at the bus stop, there isn't any visible queue there, but people still
Just
have
like
to
form
remember.
a queue, yes.
Yeah, I think everyone just, once you get to a bus stop, if there's people there, you'll kind of sit down and wait, but you'll log who was there before you and then you'll let them get on first.
It's the same with barbers as well. You kind of come in and it's the order in which you came in that you'd get seen by the barber. You just, everyone knows, like, oh, who was next? It's always like that.
We have to remember everyone's faces, right?
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know if other people do this, but like I get to a bus stop and there's somebody there, and then like I maybe like stand near where the door would be when it comes. I tend to like let them on first because they were there before me.
That made me feel so bad when I randomly get on a bus.
Yeah, I don't think people are bothered because as long as everybody gets on.
So it seems to be people who were there first get like priority, but I have seen people just kind of mash together for a bus. I feel like it doesn't really matter for a bus because you're all going to get on there.
I don't think people really care.
The next one. British people love to hold the door for everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why?
I'm a gentleman.
話到尾，佢始終都係一個獨一無二、風度翩翩嘅豬肉佬。
Yes, I will absolutely hold the door for someone.
I think I do this too much.
Yeah.
If no one's there, then you just let it go. But if there's someone coming or my missus, I'll hold the door for her like a gentleman.
And I feel bad if I don't see somebody. I'm like, oh no.
And I will also say thank you every time someone hands the door. And if someone doesn't hold a door for me, I might be like, a little bit.
What if there is a big group, big family come in and they don't catch the door and then you still
that's just a terrible situation. There's a lack of gentlemanliness there.
I'd hope that one of them would take it and I'd kind of just move away and let them carry on.
If not, as soon as there's a gap,
then you'd go. Yeah.
走先啊，係咁先啊，下次再玩啊。
But typically, if I hold the door and another group's coming, another gentleman will come and grab the door as well. Yeah.
I will hold the door for like 5-10 seconds maybe. After that, it's like you're on your own. I will hold the door if there's a big family as well, especially if it's like people with a pushchair or something. But if it's like one person and they're all the way down the hall, you can have the door. But also, like, I get sometimes people are busy and they're in their own mind and stuff, so it's not always the end of the world. But yeah, it's definitely the polite thing to do.
What if when you are in a rush, you still hold the door?
Depends how much of a rush. If I'm like 10 minutes late, something, no, hell no. I'm sorry. But if I'm just in like, maybe I need to be somewhere, like, I'd be fine.
I think it depends how you've been brought up, that one.
you would hold it for like an elderly person or maybe someone with a lot of people, and then people will see the opportunity that there's a door open
and they'll just go through it. Yeah, so I think that depends on how you were taught, whether you were taught to do it or not, I think.
You just kind of absorb it, just from like living here and growing up, and it's kind of like learned behaviour, I guess. Like monkey see, monkey do.
In Hong Kong, especially when there is a COVID, we don't want to touch the door, catch the germ.
Kick it open.
Is it rude?
No, that's fine.
To be fair, that makes sense. Like, doors probably are super dirty. I mean, they say there's like so much bacteria in your phone and shit. So, that makes sense.
Yeah. How about when I see the gap, I don't hold the door, I just slip in.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Yeah, if it's closing an Indiana Jones moment, that's fine. Just grab your hat as you go through as well.
So the next one is the final one. British people won't call the waiter in a restaurant. Like waiter.
So I will actually do that. I do call the waiter. I'm not a very patient person, but I will still try and be polite about it.
I think, yeah, we don't like shout it or click or anything. We'll just kind of catch their eye and then call them over.
There's a terrible thing in England where if you ask for the bill, basically means you want to pay. But yeah, so sometimes I do ask for the bill directly. Just want to leave after I've eaten. Yeah.
How about if you want to order? You are really hungry. But
Oh
the
no,
waiter
I
didn't
do
look at
tend
you.
to. You try and catch eye contact, but I've never sort of hollered them. You know, like, come over here. Never quite like that. No.
I think it's quite to be like yell at them and like point at them, but I will still be like, put my hand up like I'm in class almost, like, hey, I'm just letting you know I am here. Just try and make eye contact and just like making them know that you kind of want to get served.
So you would just look into their
Yeah, you
eyes.
catch their eye, and they know you're waiting.
What if you are in a rush?
Yeah, again, I'd wait because they're so busy. I wouldn't want to be rude. I know they've got like lots of tables to deal with, so I wouldn't want to call them over. I'd find that really rude.
Yeah, especially in like fancy restaurants, you don't want to be like
definitely not
shouting for the waiter.
So I used to work in a restaurant. So like you just have some people just like really rude and just kind of like call you over, but like most people I think like, if they're just waiting to be served normally, they'll just wait. At some point you kind of have to ask it, as long as you're polite about it. If people were polite about it, I didn't mind being like called over. It's fine.
Because Hong Kong is always busy,
Yeah.
we have to call the waiter, but
Yeah.
there is a special way to call the waiter. 靚仔,靚女, that means
Right.
handsome guy, beautiful girl.
Oh really? Oh.
and
Oh, I
love
wish I
it.
had that.
Yeah. So they were happy to come and serve us. Yeah.
No, I never got that.
So if I call somebody like handsome boy, beautiful girl, call the waiter here,
They
is that rude?
might not quite know how to react to that, to be honest. But I'm like, oh. But,
Will you be happy to serve us?
yeah, well, yeah, it's a compliment, so yeah, I'm sure they would.
Yeah, no, that feels like harassment. I don't think I could call a waiter a handsome boy. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to avoid this Hong Kong style manner in the UK.
And also, like, I think I have like female waiting friends, and if they were called a beautiful girl by some, like, especially men, I think they would probably find that quite weird as opposed to like endearing.
Oh. So, can you think of any other British manner?
Well, it's like strange things or like,
Maybe some iconic.
iconic.
It's up to you. Yeah.
I think like thanking a bus driver. I think that's a pretty normal thing. Like you see people get off a bus here and it's just like thank you.
There's just a few things. Like we say sorry a lot, even though you don't need to be sorry.
Are you really sorry?
I'm really, really sorry. For example, like if someone walks into you and it's their fault, you'll still say sorry.
The love of football, that's just a British thing. Although I'm not really that interested, but I mean, you see, just sports in general. Other than that, God, I can't really think of much, to be honest.
I've heard that people love to say sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. You see, I don't notice it because I'm just so typical of a British person. I don't even notice. I just think, oh, this is just all normal stuff. So then I can't really see it from someone else's perspective too easily. But,
Where do you learn all those British manner from?
my parents. Yeah, you just get brought up with it. So yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But can you say 靚女 to me? 靚女
Wait, can you break it down syllable by syllable?
靚女
Len Lao.
Len Lo.
Len Lo.
Yeah,
Len Lo.
Len Lo.
Len Lo.
Yeah. Thank you so much, pretty
No,
girl.
thank you so much. I love your makeup, by the way. The whole time I've been staring at it. Oh, thank you. It's been really nice to talk to you.
Me too.
I hope you get more good results.
Do a countdown?
Subscribe. Yeah. Okay, do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Remember to subscribe, ding dong, and like. Thank you.
Those are the first things that come to my mind anyway.
I see. Sorry for wasting your time. Sorry.